No. What the fuck? Oh, I can't enter anything but no or yeah, right? Yeah, I'm done. Good, so you think you understand why your mother did what she did? Good, so you think you understand why your mother did what she did. What? No. Yes. No, I don't understand why my mother did what she did. That's understandable, Sarah. You can always come back again. I'll be outside. Lock off and meet me over the road. What? Sarah? I am the sister? No, 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 no. No, Sarah's not the sister. Sarah is the daughter of Simon and Hannah. Oh, in that case, yeah, I understand. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, Monther. So many misspellings. One more.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real life fairy tale.
Fuck. That's understandable, Sarah. You can always come back again. I'll be outside. Log off and meet me over the road. Okay, sure. Did I figure it out? Did I beat it? Oh man. You know what, honestly, whether I figured out the story or not doesn't change the fact that this was an amazing experience. Like, holy shit. I did not expect this. All I saw on Steam was that it was an interesting story. It used real life footage like really old school games used to. The concept was intriguing. I did not expect for this kind of storytelling experience. This was really great. Like, having access to the footage that was at the last interview to serve the purpose of confusing the shit out of me in order to like build the story myself. It's great. Like this is great. It's like playing a mental puzzle, you know? All the pieces are there. You gotta pick up one, examine it, and put it in its place. If the pieces fit, you get one step closer. It's fucking awesome. I think they really did a good job with this one. I fucking love this shit, dude. I fucking love this kind of stuff. Interesting story. Interesting story. So, I'm gonna assume that the two sisters were in it together and decided to kill their husband, Simon, for some reason. Maybe he threatened their way of life. Maybe he threatened to like blow it all up. So maybe they're in jail and oh, SB Sarah, if you're still stuck, you could always try admin random or the unlock command. Ooh, I'm gonna go try that right now. But maybe they're in jail or somewhere, and now that our daughter is now that the daughter Sarah's grown up, she wants to figure out what the fuck happened. Alright, let's try... Admin, was it random?
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
Made especially for her. Sure. But it's that mirror with the silver... I forgot the term. The silver gilding, the silver flake. There was another video where this sister was talking about it, and yeah, right here. Oh, it's the same one.
Silver leaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Made especially for her, right?
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since.
Alright. Unlock? What was the unlock command? I don't know what the unlock command is. Alright, I went through the credits again and SB mentioned some kind of unlock command. I don't know what the unlock command is, but I can try admin random again. Maybe it'll give me another random thing. Yeah, I guess it just gives you a random thing every single time.
I've never taken a lie detector test before. Does it really work? Did I pass? Sorry, I messed it up with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again?
Rapunzel.
We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty, pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent. Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book was an index of illustrations. We read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and flip between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper, undressing the pictures. Rapunzel's hair is cut. The eagle plucks out his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
God, the more I see this woman and the way, like, during the confessions, the more interesting she seems.
A black coffee, thanks. No sugar. I'm sweet enough as it is.
Yeah, I wanted to see this again.
So I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
So that's what she meant by she doesn't exist, huh? Technically, it's her sister that exists.
Can you arrest someone who doesn't exist?
Fucking, oh man. Awesome. Alright. I'm at this point right now where I feel like I know enough about the story to stop, but there's also so much more that I could watch. I don't know how to find a chronological list of the videos. I don't know if that's even a possible thing at all. I could just keep on searching forever until I see all the videos. I don't know what to do at this point.
On his throat. How?
Wait.
On his throat. How?
So, I'm pretty sure this is the shy sister right here. Maybe she wasn't around for when Simon got murdered. Perhaps she was the one who went to Glasgow? Glasgow.
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
Well, I'm glad I kept on going. Now I know for sure it wasn't murder. It was murder, but it was less intentional murder and more of like a straight up accident. Passion kill. Oh, it's all passionate. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying. Murder's a murder. But at least I know why. Fuck, there was intent to cheat. I understand now. Simon is into blondes. Correct. Now, a non-Hannah sister. We'll call her that. Non-Hannah sister. The one in this interview right here. The more chill one. The less shy one. The more outgoing one. She worked in a pub. Yeah. She worked in a pub wearing a blonde wig all the time. Yeah. That's how she was able to hide her identity from the rest of the world while remaining close to her sister, I assume. Simon had a crush on her. He had a thing for blondes. Except, this twin sister wasn't really a blonde, she was just hiding it. And he wanted to run off with her. Fuck. Two mirrors identical. Two supposedly unique mirrors. Man, I would go fucking ballistic too. So, let me guess. Is your name Helen? Hannah and Helen?
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
This is the outgoing one, I think. And she's Helen.
It's the Rockington Arms, The Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with. And the barmaid they have in sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Maybe barmaid. Peter? Pub. I see a new one, yeah. But what about singer? Sing. Sorry. Pub.
No, not drugs. I mean, he drinks, but never very much. He goes to the pub and has one or two. Sometimes we go together. He drinks wine with food, but no, he doesn't have any kind of drinking problem.
Early on. I'm less interested in early on stuff now. I just wanna as much as later the final interview as possible.
Like I said, I think I was popping out to get something, ran out of something, had to grab something. I sometimes drive too fast. If you want, you can arrest me for that. For fuck's sake. Can I leave? Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
Fuck.
This is a nice of them. This is where you take people when it's time to arrest them. Yes. No lawyer. What are you going to arrest me for?
Man, Caddy. Confess.
Okay, you got me. I'll confess. We were there. It was a dirty weekend. Simon was going to expense it, pretend it was a business trip. I used a made-up name. We stayed at the hotel, had room service, didn't leave the room, had a great view of the river, and you could hear the church bells. Like you said, it was very romantic.
Let's find out about their work. Working.
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaciers.
Just work. I think one of them mentioned that they were like working as a singer or something. Or like performing or something. Was it performing? I don't know. And the other one was working with children.
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the Glaciers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle. Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back. No. I'm not sure what Strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd. He's been busy at work, but nothing too stressful.
How about secret? Tell me the truth.
Fairy tales. Stories about lost princesses, evil witches, magical mirrors, and lost...
Real.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
Yeah.
It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
The way she said that, I guess I didn't. It's... Now that I know what's up, it's very plain to see that, like, their illusion is falling apart because of uncontrollable emotions right now. Alright. I don't know why I didn't think of share earlier, but here we go.
When beautiful people died, we always felt like it was a sign. You remember Princess Grace? Grace Kelly? She died in a car crash the year before we met Simon. We used a Ouija board to speak to her, and that gave us the power to find him. That's what we thought then. That people who died tragically leave some kind of magic behind. We used to share dreams. We used to wake up and write them down in our diaries immediately and compare them.
Alright. They really wanted to align themselves, huh?
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous, didn't want to share. Even the first date, we went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went, kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another card on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
And that's why they had the shotgun wedding. And that's why she went through hell to get pregnant, because of her sister. Oh man.
It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird in a way it hadn't been before.
Yeah. Now I see how important it is for them to have a search query limit or a viewing limit of 5, because if I had seen that earlier, it would have been such a dead giveaway. This is really clever. Really, really clever. But fuck.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
Oh, wow. I saw that video in the very beginning, and yet now at the end it delivered such a different feeling. This game was pretty pretty great. I don't even know if you can consider it a game. It is kind of a game because I'm actively trying to find out the story. I guess it is a game. Piecing the puzzle pieces together kind of is a game. But yeah, it's 5 a.m. I'm kind of tired, and I'm not coming up with such great search queries right now, like search terms. I'm not coming up with great ones. I really want to know the chronological order of this. So I'll probably keep playing on my own, but off camera, because I've been doing this off camera, but like I've been just typing in random keywords to see if anything pops up, and then clicking the video, and if it's interesting I showed you, if it's not then I just let it go. But I'm gonna do it off camera so I can like get as much out of it as possible. If you guys like this, you should consider getting it on Steam. It's very affordable, I think, and it was worth every single penny. But yeah, this will be it for now. Actually, this will probably be it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Like, this is great.